Fantastic. The red poppies. It's Remembrance Sunday today, so welcome to the Sunday shave. And I thought Mrs H done the flowers and in remembrance of all those who've fallen, shall we say, through all the wars and conflict from generations past up to the present day. So it's just to pay our respects to them. So how are you doing? How's the week gone for you? I hope it's been fantastic and you've had some good shaves. We've had a wet-ish, coldish week, but I think it's going to change, become a bit better, so that makes you feel good. So what I'm going to use today is this stuff. You see me probably if you've followed me over the years many times. It's one of my favourite scents of Taylor of Old Bond Street, their German Street collection shaving cream for sensitive skin. Lovely scent, old-fashioned barbershop, beautiful scent. Quite a posh, getting very low. So I'm going to lather from this today, getting very low now. I also like the grapefruit shaving cream. People have said in the comments of previous videos I've used that it's no longer in production, or they're going to stop it. I don't know, so that'll be sad. It's the most realistic shaving soap of a grapefruit I've ever used. But I've noticed a few, well, not just tailors, a few artisans have done the same. They can bring just realistic scents out, and it's lovely. So I'm going to use that today. An old brush, the Ever Ready 150, and this has been re-knotted for me with a horsehair brush, and it's as soft as a badger. So without further ado, it's wet but not dripping. We'll go straight into it. Now this was quite a soft cream, this soap, shaving soap, but it's gone harder over because I've had it a long time. You're probably not supposed to keep it this long, but there's nothing wrong with it. So all I'm doing is wet brush, and as you can see, lathering up lovely. No problem. We'll wet the face in a minute. This is doing okay. And, oh yeah, smell that. Beautiful, isn't it? Yeah. It's talking in work to a colleague. There we go, leave that for a minute, I'll rinse the face. They were saying that autumn seems to have, summer was long, lovely hot summer, and then autumn came, and that seemed to go, and we're going into winter now. It's still autumn, but it's coming into winter now. And seemed to go very quickly this year. That's lovely. So how's the health? All right? Another thing people have had is lots of colds, and I've had a few people ask, I don't know how you don't shave, I couldn't bear it. And well, it's easy for me because I am shaving. I'm just growing this, so I got the best of both worlds in a way. And as I say, I'm doing it for the prostate charity on my own. I'm not, making a big thing of it. And that's beautiful. I love this smell. Go on, beautiful, lovely brush, so soft. A bit like me, you see. So it's going to clear that. Here we go. Razor, Gillette Slim Twist. Old razor, my dad used this. Twist at the top, twist to open, non-adjustable again, and a sort of mildish mid-aggression overhang to be aware of. And the blade, this is, I got a lot of blades, been used once, twice, and 3 times a lady. I had to say that. And I'm going to use this, this is its second use. The Supermax Sunrise. It's a nice blade. So that's its second use in this. And Let's heat this razor up. There we go. See, compare this to the new Wilkinson Sword Classic. This is slightly up again in aggression, very slight. In my opinion, you're not going to see vast differences with a twist to open if it's non-adjustable. You'll feel them, as I've just said. Then you know there's a difference between this and the new Classic, but there's not great differences. The only time that'll happen is if you've got an adjustable, maybe one of the, like the slim twist adjustable. And that's one thing I can say. If you're not sure, if you want maybe a vintage razor, some people say, oh, I'd love a vintage razor, but I want something that's not too mild, not too aggressive. Get an adjustable, slim twist adjustable. Get a Fat Boy, Gillette Fat Boy. They're adjustable, so you can go on the mild, and you think, yeah, that's nice. Put it up a bit. You got the ability to change. That's a lovely blade, especially in this. Now that seems to be okay, unless I see it again in the editing. Do anything nice this weekend? Oh, it's a lovely scent. I've missed that. I used to use this a lot one time. It's one of those soaps I would use if I was going to a wedding or a christening or a party or something. But right, second pass, shall we? Can you hear the wind or not? Wind and rain at the minute. Add a bit of water to this. Let me just get this lather back where it belongs. There we go. Whoa, hang on. Well, it might be enough for now. Beautiful. As I say, it's an old puck. Now this, I've had many years. And I suppose if you spoke to Taylor of Bond Street, oh no, is it a date on it? It might be under there's a sticker there, but I can't see anything on it. But some of them have it'll be a stamp somewhere sometimes. There probably is somewhere, but or maybe not. It usually is. But I found personally that many soap. Well, look at the Old Spice, the original Shulton Old Spice soap. It's looking at 40 odd years old. Lathers are brilliant. I'm not saying you should do it, I do it. If you're not happy or you're not sure about using a soap like that, then don't do it. But I've never had any issues myself. Touch wood. Right, second pass now, across the glove. Beautiful. It's what we call a nice relaxing Sunday shave. And in regards to the comments asking about the shave-a-thon, if you're watching, I've seen you going frantically through the comments asking people who've got the razor, the Wilkinson Sword Classic, the new one. Does it state, is it made in Germany or Pakistan or India or China, whatever? It doesn't state on the box where it's made. The only thing it states is distributed by Wilkinson Sword, Solingen, Germany. Distributed by them. So it is obviously made, probably, somewhere else for them. So as I say, if anybody from Gillette may be watching, you never know, do you? Maybe follow suit. Just don't want you to flood the market with them, just do the odd one, even if it's made somewhere else. Be fantastic, so that's lovely. That's across the growth, beautiful. Really enjoying this. Nice and simple, isn't it? Nice and simple. In fact, I fancy, I was talking about the grapefruit, I may have a citrus shave on Wednesday, midweek. Lovely slickness, by the way. Beautiful. Okay. I haven't had to go back to the pack, so let's see a bit of water. I enjoy a thick creamy lather, but thick creamy and wetter work for me in regards to good shave, slickness, in most good soaps, I'd say. So, oh, I love this scent. It has a feel-good factor about it somewhere. It's like everything's good. I've said this before, it's strange. Some scents give you a sense of comfort, especially if it's a scent you're very aware of as a child. Maybe your father wore a scent, or your mother or your grandfather, whatever. Somewhere where you were happy and you felt safe. And I think that reflects in your older years when you smell something. It's just that, oh yeah, things were good, I felt safe then. So when it's weird, not that nobody wore this scent, but it just has that feeling for me. So here we go, against the growth. Have I got a red dot there? And I use, for anybody asking about how do I keep track of my blades, I used to use a piece of cardboard with 1 to 10. I usually now just shave with a blade 3 times and that's it. Some would go more, but that's a general thing for me. I stop them while they're going good, if you know what I mean. And that's only because I got plenty of blades. But I use a dice as well. So I'll have all the blades with a dice on, with 1 being used once, another pile used twice, number 2 on it. Yeah, so I've got several little dice. It just keeps track of them. Very good audio feedback. That's nice. Sunday dinner. Well, I'll come to that in a minute. Got to do the countdown first. 3, 2, 1. Pick up time, baby. And it's going to be a stew, beef stew today. And in the pan, oh, I got a sort of a slow cooker, crock pot, whatever you want to call it. And pieces of beef in there, seasoned. Potatoes peeled and chopped into bite-sized pieces. Carrots, turnip or swede. And I will put some peas in, garden peas. And then a beef stock. Pour that in so it covers it all. Lid on, 3 hours, maybe 4. Very slow. Beautiful beef will pull apart. And to go with that will be maybe some pickle and some crusty bread. Thank you very much. And the good thing about it is, this is what excites me. The older you get, if you enjoy cooking and eating, little things like this thrill you. When you're younger, you couldn't give a toss. Give me a kebab, mate, and down the pub, whatever. Well, I still enjoy that now if I have one. I haven't had one for years, actually. Anyway, I do enough, so there's enough for tomorrow after work when I finished, come home, and I got that bowl of stew from yesterday. Always tastes better the second. Oh, beautiful. Anyway, shaving, not cooking. That's pick-up time now. Old barber shop scent in a very posh way. And here we go, pick up time, baby. Still waiting from Amazon for my long lost Wilkinson Sword Classic. But it does state this time another date, which is the 21st of November. So it's coming from abroad, isn't it? Probably. But I don't mind. If it turns up, I'd be happy. You can certainly feel that blade on the third pass. With this, it feels a bit more aggressive. So that's nice. That's good. There's good slickness on this soap, so we can use the water. So we're cleanly shaved now, and oh, I've got a bottle of Smirnoff passion fruit and lime cider. I seen it, it just stood out to me. You know me with citrus. Smirnoff. Didn't know they made cider. Vodka, didn't they? Right, that's it. So just rinse off. Beautiful. The 11th of the 11th. Remembrance Sunday. Okay, Thayers Unscented. With a squeaky lid. the nicest unscented Thayers because it doesn't have the witch hazely strong scent. Do everywhere. There we go. And then, because we're using this, where's the lid? Thayers shaving soap, I'm going to use the same matching aftershave. Beautiful spray, oh posh. You ready? Oh, that's nice. But I am going to rub it in. Oh, that's nice. Ooh, hey. Beautiful. Right. The old man, I do that for him. If anybody thinks why I do this, I think, gosh, he used to do it with aftershave and I used to... So I do that in his honour. Remembrance Day, so remembering him, you see. Okay, so that's it. Except this, I'm going to put some of this L'Oreal Men Expert Hydra Sensitive with Soothing Birch Sap. And that is a wonderful stuff. You can drink that in March every year if you know how to do it. You tap the tree sensibly, drill into it. It'll give you a drink filled with liquid. You must tap it back with a live, clean, you know, not diseased, clean wood to tap it, to stop it, or it'll bleed to death. And you have a beautiful drink from nature. And they say the properties within it are absolutely amazing. And that is it. So far this looks okay to me. I may look at it in the... I won't come back, don't worry. I'll do it off camera if it is. But that's it. So thank you very much again for watching, for your comments and your support as always. And whatever you're doing this weekend, stay safe, stay happy, and have a great day. And have some even better shaves and stay in good health. And I'll see you on Wednesday for that midweek citrus shave. I fancy that. So thanks for watching and I'll see you then. Take care.